Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig. Today from our friends at Hunkdory Crafts, we have got Deco-Large favorites, and they come in 3 different styles of paper pads, which include foiled toppers or 3D decoupage, and we've also got adorable scoreable cardstock in there. So much to show you. They make gorgeous cards like this one my friend Debbie made. Look at all that dimension. I can't wait to show you all the other treats, so come back and play with us. This first collection is Heartfelt Wishes, and Deco-Large favorites I think implies, or not imply, it suggests that these are larger than normal sort of toppers, and so you get sort of 2 on a sheet, and then they've got the wonderful adorable scoreable with the patterns on it. Gorgeous. And then all those little 3D toppers make it all come together. So here's one where Debbie, this is a 5 by 6.5 inch card, and she covered the top with one of the patterned adorable scoreable cardstock. So she would take maybe this part of it and then took the little elements right here from around the frame. Let me see if I can find the one in here that is like that. Yep, just like this. Take these little elements, put them on the corners right there. Then we've got the topper part right here, and then you're putting that down, and then all of the great little 3D elements, that's when those come into play with foam tape. Now, let's talk about foam tape. We've got the little 400 pre-cut little foam tape squares, okay? But we've also got the giant roll of foam tape, which is my preference because it's just really economical. But if you're looking for portability, maybe you're taking this on a trip, these are also great too. So at the end, if you stick around, I'm going to show you how I like to cut this apart, and we're going to actually build a card together. So let's take a look at the next card. Oh, this one's the Golden Age of Glamour. Okay, so this is very beautiful. Oh, look at that. It is just gorgeous. That roaring 20s deco art look, Art Deco look. Beautiful. And then there's the little toppers that go on the top of those main images with foam tape. Beautiful. So for this card, Debbie took one of those adorable scoreable pieces, and that's what she used for her card base. So I'm going to take, this is our adorable scoreboard mini, and don't worry that it's a mini because you can still place this part of your cardstock here, and then you can just turn it around and do the other side. So it's a nice little space saver. So for this one, actually, she scored it from the back side, okay, placing it here. And she scored it before, of course, she had any of her toppers on it at 4.5 inches, okay. And then she scored it from the front on this side. So we have a mountain fold. And then on this side, let me turn this around, she scored that at 3.5 inches. So you'll notice when you fold that together, it is a Z fold, but they're not even. That is okay because you want to allow enough space on the front to accommodate that beautiful topper. Look at that. Look at all those layers. And of course, you don't have to use all the layers on the front. You could wait and take some of those top layers so that you have a complete image on at least like one of them, and you could put some in the back. And I'm going to show you that technique next. So this card, look at that. That is so gorgeous. So on this one, she took one of the adorable scoreables, cut it up, and I'm going to show you that technique, and then made this great card, just stands just like that. Just like that. So, well, how she made that one. Okay, we've got our adorable scoreable cardstock here. And here's the one, I think it went like this originally, like that. And then there was a piece up here that it cut away. Okay, so this piece right here is 5 3/4 inch, okay, and this is about 8 1/4 inch long. So it's the actual size of the adorable scoreable paper. And scored it right here at 2 inches, and then at the very bottom, you want to score that at 8 inches. Actually, you have to score it like this, don't you? Scoring it at 2 inches. And then right here, you want to leave just enough to accommodate that extra sticky tape. So that's about 1/4 inch at the bottom, okay? So once that's done, now we're going to do some scores here. Just fold our scores back. So this one at the top, that's going to get scored. It's already scored. We're going to get folded back like that, okay? And then I didn't mention there's actually 2 scores here. There's one at 2 inches, and then we're going to turn it over, and there's one at 1 inch. 1, 2, and then a 1/4 inch. Sorry, that was really backwards there. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to fold this one down at the bottom. We're going to fold that to a valley fold. I don't need this anymore. There we go. And then we're going to fold this one into a mountain fold. Just like that. Right? And then we're going to take our extra sticky tape and we're going to remove that. Extra sticky tape comes in a roll like this. This is the extra large roll. And as you can see, I just put that right on there. I did that like after I originally scored this, then I put the extra sticky tape on so that I didn't have to put it on once it was already folded back. Just using my little pokey tool, peel that right off. All right, and so now we've got that extra sticky tape. This piece right here, which is going to go in the back, okay? So this is 5 3/4 by 6 inches, all right? So that's the back part. And then this little piece right here is going to line up right here with this extra sticky tape. Oh, goodness. I would just put it right like this. Fortunately, extra sticky tape is repositional. There we go. Okay, we're going to turn that over. See what we've got going on there. All right, so this is our nice little border right here that's going to stand up, and on the back you open that and you've got that nice beautiful settings. So here we've got our little decoupage 3D pieces, and I always like to start with the largest piece first and the next largest down. Now I've already gone ahead to save time and done my foam tape. So what I like to do with this, just take my roll, take some little scissors, and then just cut that. Depending on your needs, you can cut it into thirds because this is a 1/2 inch wide. And then I just cut it a little past where I've made those cuts so that it all sticks together. And then I can just cut them off like that. Whoa, and normally they don't go flying across the room. All right, and then you would just go ahead and punch these out and stick them on, but I've saved some time and already done that. So we're gonna go ahead, take out this large topper. And then when you evacuate these, you may notice, maybe we can zoom in a little bit, Jeanette, you may notice when you evacuate them, there's some little fuzzies there with the tabs. So I just think it's really important to just take those off. Now you can use your fingertips to just scratch them off. You can use some little scissors to scratch them off. You can even use an emery board and just go whoosh, like that. And then we're just going to take off, there's a couple of little pieces here that need to evacuate right there and right here. And then we're going to remove the foam tape. And since that's pretty boring to watch me remove foam tape, in a minute we'll take a break and then you'll see the magic that happens automatically. But before I do that, I'm going to add some thin line gold, thin line bordered dazzles to this, just for funsies. So I'm going to take this one right here, that off. And then I like to just tack it on one side and then just very carefully, not pulling, place it on the other side and then just run your finger over. You can also use, if you're just really having trouble getting those straight, you can also take a grid cutting mat or anything with a grid on it and place that behind it. That's very helpful. Okay, and we're also going to do, I think, this one. Here. It just adds a little bit of extra glamour to this, since all of these decoupage pieces are foil, have beautiful metallic gold and silver foil on them. There we go, just a little extra. Unstuck, there we go. All right, so we've got one right here and right here. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and place this first one here, maybe the second one, and then we'll take a little break while I painstakingly peel all those pieces off. Nobody wants to watch that. All right, so this is gonna go just kind of right there. See, I'm kind of placing that where that folded piece is, right there. And then we've got the next largest piece. Now these aren't numbered, but I think they're pretty obvious as to what goes where. It's because you're looking for the size. You're going for the largest piece and then working towards the smaller pieces. Now what I like to do is I just find a couple of areas that I want to align, like the leaves right here. And if I get those two aligned, then everything else just kind of lines up perfectly. All right, and it looks like the next one is going to be this one right here. So we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have all that foam tape taken. Okay, so I've got the next 3 layers taped together. And I'm going to go right here. And I was just reminded that I did not show the inside of this beautiful paper pad. This is the Flourishing Florals. You can see there, that's the one that Debbie made on her card, but I wanted to show you the other one. Now this is the topper that I used for this one. This is the first layer right here. Well, before I show you the rest of that, I'm going to show you what's in here. Gorgeous. Okay, so we're turning to this one. Remember how I said you didn't need to use all the layers on one card. So I'm going to show you how you can kind of make 2 cards from one of these toppers. So I've got the base here, 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. Now I can take these pieces that are supposed to go on the very top, they're the very last layers. I can take these and I can put these on here. Of course, you would punch this out for a whole nother card. And let me show you, you can just add these pieces, sort of last pieces, to this, what is meant to be the base topper of this card. Let's see. Oh, goes right there. Goes right here. And then you've got a little leaf right here. Leaf goes right there. All right, so go ahead. Take off those little tab pieces there. All right. So now we've got, I'm too low, sorry. I've got 2 card toppers here. One on this one that I've made, and then this one right here, which you can put on an entirely different card. You've still got all of these great readings. I'm just going to pull this out of here. You still got a border and then all of these greetings right here. So I think we'll take this one. Go. Some little foam tape behind this one. Put "You Are in My Thoughts" right here. On the back, we've got "Handmade with Love." Put right back here. And then I'm going to use some crepe ribbon. This is for a 3/4 inch crepe ribbon set in this really beautiful sort of ivory color. I'm going to take a little bit of Cosmic Shimmer glue and just put that right there. And then we're just going to tuck that, I think, on this side, right there. Maybe not, maybe right here. Under some of those layers there. So, and I'm just going to hold that for a moment. So as you can see, lots more greetings and things that we could put on an entirely different card. It's got really nice dimension on it. So you don't have to use all the layers for one card. You can definitely divide them up. You could even take some of those layers and put them on the inside of the card. That you could put them on this here as well. All right, so that's going to take a minute to dry. You guys, we've got a fantastic money saver on these. They're beautiful cards, beautiful everything you need. You can bring your scoreboard along, your extra sticky tape. Take it to a friend's house, take it on vacation. Really, really beautiful. Go. Still waiting for my glue to dry. I probably should have used a Zot on that one because it's glossy material. So anyway, thanks for joining me today. If you're watching us on YouTube, just look below the video in the description box and it'll take you right to this Paper Wishes webisode page. We've got a fantastic money saver. It's on the right-hand side. All the other items are listed individually. The scissors, the foam tapes are down below the video and the products used. We would love to have a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed already, please do that. We do 4 to 5 videos a week and we would hate for you to miss anything. Thanks for joining me today and I'll see you next time.